Hey guys, welcome back to SMT If. So, last time on SMT If, we were streaming the game, and of course, what I said at the end of the stream was that, there's not much else for us to do in the game due to the fact that, there's just the final boss. Hell, we got to the final boss, and the final boss kicked our ass. So, due to that fact, I've been grinding. Oh boy, I have been grinding. As you can see, Tamaki is at level 62 with her final guardian, Kali. So that's pretty damn awesome. And then Reiko also has her final, I keep on wanting to call it a persona, her final guardian, Ishtar. So because we have the final guardian of Tamaki, we can actually go get the ultimate sword, the sword that's in pretty much every single Megami Tensei game, every mainline Mega 10 at least, the Hinokage. And that's kind of the only way that we're going to be able to defeat. It's not Hazama, it's I forget what it's called. It's called Warped Mind. But yeah, I said that I was going to pre-record this because of the fact there's just not much left. So I need to go ahead and figure out where the Hinokage is. I believe it's in the domain of greed. I just need to figure out where in the domain of greed. Okay, maybe it's not in the domain of greed. I need to figure that out. Is it in... Where would it be? Where would it be? Maybe in the domain of envy? Yep, it's in the domain of envy. We gotta go get the demon sword Hinokage. I love that I can actually say that word. But either way, you don't need to come along with me all the way. So I think I'm just gonna kind of speed up the game until we get to the Hinokage. It's a bit of a ways off, but we'll go ahead and get that. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I've climbed my way back through the domain of envy to floor 4 over here in the bottom left. We didn't go over here earlier in the playthrough due to the fact that, in order to actually pick up the Hinokage, you need your highest level guardian. It doesn't have to be a specific one because there's 3 different tracks that the protagonist can take, and then 3 more depending on their gender. So you just need the strongest guardian that you can get. So, because Kali is the strongest guardian that the female protagonist can get on the, what is it called? The speed route. Therefore, we've got what we need now. So we can actually go over here and go into this room. I am the demon sword Hino Kagetsuchi, the sword that holds the power of Amatsu Hino Kagetsuchi. If you pull me out, then my power is yours. Yes, I will pull out Hino Kagetsuchi. You have been blessed with a good guardian. With its power, you will surely be able to pull me out. Tamaki pulled out the Hino Kagetsuchi. So yeah, now that we have that, we literally have the strongest sword in the game. So therefore, if I equip this to Tamaki, you can see that her like attack already is 158. So now if I put on the what is it called, the Hino Kagetsuchi, her attack jumps up to 307. Damn. So yeah, now we have the strongest sword in the game. Sadly, we lose out on intelligence and magic, but those are stats the main character can't use. I guess technically you can equip the Hino Kagetsuchi to Reiko, but there's like no reason in doing that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the casino. I'm going to grab a bunch more Rasta candies because we learned that that's kind of like the best thing you can get to power yourself up, but I just didn't have enough. So I'm going to try and find my way out of here. I wish, oh boy, I wish that like Reiko or one of my demons had the power of Triesto, because that would mean that I could just teleport right out of here. Yeah, he doesn't have any usable spells. Yeah, I even found a Ganesha while I was walking around in, what was it? Hazuma's mine. But yeah, I'm going to have to go all the way back to the domain of greed, go into the, not the greed, we're going to go into the domain of, which one had it? Because greed does have a casino, but it's not the one we're looking for. I think it's the domain of gluttony. Doesn't gluttony have, yeah, gluttony has a casino. So we're going to go back to the domain of gluttony, grab a bunch of Rasta candies, and I'm going to hike my ass all the way back up to the top of the fucking school. Okay, so I'm back here at the, whatever it's called, the mental world of Hazama. I want to boost the audio so I can actually hear the music. Do I not have that set up right now? No, I should be hearing the music. Hopefully you guys are hearing the music. I'm not sure if I am. I don't think I am, unless I have my audio connected to the wrong thing, which I don't. Either way, we're here. I got to see what the Hinokage animation looks like while we were walking up here while I fought a random Pazuzu. The Hinokage does not take any prisoners, so, yeah, I'm sorry, Hazama. But you've kicked my ass, or you kicked my ass once. The second time, you decide to sit here like a little baby for like an hour with your balls and shit like that. And for this third time, or this could be like the fourth time, I don't actually know. Because I'm not good at counting. I'm going to kick your fucking ass. I'm going to shove this exploding sword into your fetus, and you're going to die. At least I will want you to die. So, either way, we pretty much, I mean, oh, I still have Tsuchigumo in here. I did not mean for that. Well, crap, I can't go back. Now I have Tsuchigumo in here for, like, absolutely no reason. But either way, the fight is going to pretty much act the exact same way it was last time. We're just going to do it, like, a small bit differently. Oh, wait, I got to throw out, I completely forgot about that. We got to remember our strategy correctly. Remember, you throw out a final guard with Tamaki, and then you use Rasta Candy with Reiko. And then you just have everybody else just exist. Hell, I'm just gonna, like, have them do that. You should lower the attack of Hazama using Kukulinth, because he will never actually do that. He'll never actually try to, like, what is it called? Take off the stat lowering things that I do to him. He'll take down my stats, but he'll never revert his stats, which is interesting. Let's see. I would love it if Tsuchigumo died. If you die, I will be very happy. But yeah, I just need to keep spamming Rasta Candies. Tsuchigumo needs to literally die, and then Kukulinth needs to lower his attack. And if I can get Nalagiri back out, then, oh yeah, here's the Hinokage. It can hit up to 7 times in a row, theoretically. So yeah, his 30,000 health, it's going to go down really quick now. Even if my demons are not super useful in this fight. Oh shit, he reflected it. Man, Tsuchigumo, you're like almost fucking useless. It's almost like I did not mean to bring you into this fight. But yeah, it's like, he's just fucked. He's just gonna sit over there and be fucked for the rest of his life. Sure, do Shinobu. You can't even, like, bind him, but it's okay. But yeah, like, the Hinokage will theoretically just turn this guy into paste. Wow, very good insta-kill move that just didn't really work, did it? Yeah, my entire team is, like, fucking annihilating him. Wow, he's bound. Seems like he reflects every single attack that is not, just a physical move. Physical moves are your only win here. Thank God I bought, like 18 more Rasta candies, so, like, it doesn't matter how long he tries to, like, you know, fuck with us like this. It's just not gonna work. He's gonna sit here for hours, really. See, I'll return you to the comp. You're not very useful right now. You're not useful at all, Giant Spider-Man, but he did get me up here. So I cannot say that he was not useful, because he did bring us up here. He's the one who made most of the encounters go away. All right, Tsuchigumo, return to the comp. I'm going to go ahead and summon up Nalagiri again. Let's see, my big, what is it, elephant friend. I wish, you know, something that would be cool for every SMT game is that if at the end they could just, like, show a big lineup of, like, all the demons you used. Because sometimes you forget how many demons that you actually made in this game. Oh, shit, used Dikaja. Well, you may have lowered our attack and all the other stuff, but guess what? You're still gonna die. Yeah, if Deathbound would actually hit. If Deathbound would actually hit, you'd be dead right now. But we just need to throw Rasta Candies on to improve that stuff. And then you need to have this taken down. Deathbound's like a really good skill. Like, it's good in other games as well, but, like, here it seemed to be, like, doing, like, a ton of damage to him. It just sucks that, like, he couldn't do it for all that long. But yeah, Hinokage can theoretically do, like, 7 attacks in a row. So if we get, like, the Hinokage if we get, like, all of our buffs and all of the debuffs down on, what's his name, Hazama, he's screwed. Like, he will literally sit there for hours just crying. He's crying because I'm punching him in his little baby eye. I never actually, like, looked at his design. But it's like, so, it's like it's a giant devil baby that has, like, a fucking really bad, like, headache. And, like, this tail, I'm gonna guess that's, like, the umbilical cord. And then Hazuma's just kind of, like, poking out of its eye. I don't get what's going on there. He's just poking out of his eye. He is, I mean, I guess it's supposed to mean that he is the baby, or maybe that he's trapped by the baby. If you're trapped by the baby, then you need to get the fuck out. You need to get the fuck out. Let's see, lowers attack one more time to see if I can. Throw up the final guard. Heal up everybody. Yes, yes, all of our abilities are vanishing, but the Hinokagetsuchi fucking annihilates you, so it's like, what does it matter? Alright, so we've got all the debuffs down on him, so now we just need to punch him as hard as possible. Punch him so hard that he explodes. He's gonna explode a lot. Then again, the Hinokagetsuchi literally just makes him explode, so. I'll just put up Sukukaja and then Deathbound. Because we need to be able to hit the enemy, and sometimes you just need to spam Sukukaja. Like, that was 4, 5. That was 5 hits in a row from the Hinokagetsuchi. It can do, like, up to 7, really. So, if you get that many hits in a row, Hazuma is dead. The sad thing is that Hazuma can only act once, so he's not hard. He's just annoying. He's annoyingly long. He's not hard. Like, literally, there is nothing, like, special that we need to do. We just have to hit him a hard... Hit him a hard? Yes. Hit him hard and hit him a lot. And just, you know, let him die. He must die. Just as my best friend, Ganon, once told me, you must die. Also, I did a critical hit of 472 damage. Jesus. Look at the Hinokagetsuchi just do work out there, man. The Hinokagetsuchi does not give a single shit. Also, I guess that attack just does not work, so whatever. I need to use Final Guard again. Punch him, punch him. Rasta Candy. It's like this just, it's not hard. Like I keep saying, it's not like this is a very intense kind of thing I need to do. It's just like, oh, I'm stuck here for about maybe an hour or so, waiting for him to just die. Because I just need him to bite the dust at this point. Yes, keep punching him. Punch him very good. Let's see. I'll have her do Meteorama. Nalagiri will sit here and defend, and then you shall keep using Deathbound. I should probably get, like, another demon out that can hit really hard. Also, I'm doing upwards of, like, 400 damage now. Critical strike of 690 damage. Fuck yeah. That's what happens when you have max buffs. Yes, max buffs. Max buffs. And max debuffs. So it's like, he's just fucked. He just sits there and decides to contemplate his death. Because it's like, you're gonna die. And it's gonna be sad. And I'm not gonna cry. Maybe Reiko. I mean, actually, Reiko might not. She might just be like, fuck you. I don't give a single shit about you anymore, Hazuma. I'm glad you're dead. He's got me stuck in this fucking thing. I'm gonna go have lesbian sex with Tamaki. Tamaki's like, dude, I'm moving soon. I'm just doing this as my last thing, dude. I'm leaving soon. She's like, you're moving? Why? It's like, well, you know, there's this really nice place called Lunar Vale. I think. You know, I think it would just be a good time to go to it. You know, with all this weird demonic shit happening. And also, I just need to get a better education. I'm so sorry. How could you leave me? I thought we had something special. You're the one who left me for that dude in the domain of envy. You're the cheater. He's the traitor. He lowered all of our stats, that fucking bitch. He lowered all of our stats, that fucking bitch. That debilitate is, as they say, debilitating. Might even be resilitating. Either way, he's still dying. Yeah, sometimes you'll get, like, really long strands of hits, and sometimes you'll just get 2. Sometimes you get 1. According to, like, the wiki, it's possible for the Hinokagetsuchi to get 0 hits. So it's possible to miss. Of course, the Rasta Candy is probably making it so that, like, we're not gonna miss, because it keeps buffing our stats and shit. But it's like, you know, it's possible that it might. Just keep blowing this. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's an example at which you know, the Hino Kagetsuchi will do no damage. Which is sad, but then again, it's like massive output of damage is like, you know, it's definitely outweighing that stuff. But yeah, I don't believe we had the Hino Kagetsuchi in SMT1. We definitely don't have it in SMT2. So I think this is the first game that we actually got the Hino Kagetsuchi to use against the final boss, which is weird. Because the Hino Kagetsuchi, I've talked about it throughout most of my SMT playthroughs, but it's one of the most, it's like the most identifiable sword in all of SMT. That's just how it is. Let's see, I need to heal. See, just defend, murder. Yes. And then it lowers all of our stats. That is very good. Very good. Just because I say this fight is easy now does not mean that it's not going to take an hour to get it done. I don't actually think it's going to take an hour, probably like 30 minutes or so, but it's like, with that much health, it's like, you know, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a long while. Yes, spam your insta-death move. I mean, I never ran out of, like, the final guards during our, like, third or second fight with Hazama. It was mostly just like I knew I wasn't going to be able to survive any longer because we aren't able to hit him because we had no more Rasta candy, so it's like, I guess I'm just gonna give up. It's like there's no point in fighting anymore if I can't hit him, and I only have Tamaki out. It's just like, it's just a waste of time. Yes, lower all of my stats. This makes me very happy. This makes me very happy. Let's see, punch. Literally, I'm just punching a giant baby man in the face until he dies. Also, why does he have, like, wings? He has, like, bat wings. There's gotta be an explanation for why Warped Mind looks like this. I guess you could say it's like Hazama reverting to a, like, what is that called? Regressing to an infantile mind, so therefore he looks like a giant baby. I'm gonna guess that's probably not the real reason. I'm guessing I'm just, like, drawing at straws. It's just like, he looks like that because he looks like that. The people designing this game just decided he should be a giant baby monster. Because that's Japan for you. Heal us up. We're not going to be able to hit him this turn. He's just spamming, like, insta-kill and, like, Dekaja, which is not fun because it's just making me have to use more of my Rasta candies. Sure, I have, like, an unlimited amount, but it's annoying. Like I said, not hard. Just annoying. But we do maybe about, like, 1,000 damage per turn, maybe? Not even that. Maybe 500 damage per turn. That's probably what's actually going on there. It just feels like I do more than that. Like, when I get all my buffs up, yeah, I'm doing, like, 1,000 damage per turn. But it's like, yeah. And it's mostly just Tamaki holding the entire thing. Like, the demons are just here to draw, like, you know, extra hits and do debuffs and stuff like that. Like, Ganesha and Dominion don't do much, if any, damage, really. Like, they just kind of sit there and do maybe 100 damage per turn. Like, together, like, all together, maybe. And then I just do, like, 1,000 if I've got all my buffs. Yes, more candy. You know, we're all going to get sick after eating all these things. We don't even know what's in them. We got them in a demon casino. I don't even know what could be in these objects. Also, I found, like, a... What is it called? God damn it, he got rid of all our buffs. I also found a Soma while grinding. Like, it was just dropped by a random enemy. And usually those things are, like, pretty damn rare. So it's, like, definitely held on to that one in case I need to, well, give extra MP to Reiko or something like that. You see, it can miss. And I don't like when it does that. This stupid giant baby monster needs to go away. I wonder why Atlas decided that, like, this thing needs 30,000 health. Probably because they couldn't think of, like, a really good strategy for the boss to make it interesting. So they were just like, alright, make it a giant baby monster. And, like, just make it go on forever. Just make it happen the entire time. And it's like, this is very fun. This is very fun. And then once he does that insta-kill, that means I have to, like, put up Final Guard again, which means that, like, he'll probably get Dekaja in before, like, we're able to get, like, another attack with Tamaki. It's just, like, he's just delaying time. It's the inevitable, dude. Do you see? Like, what did I guess? What did I guess? What did I tell you? Got a crit. Alright, let me see. Just keep at it. There's, like, no commentary to really say. I will say that I do know where we're going after we complete SMT If. As I had said before, SMT If counts as the beginning of a side series in the SMT, in Megaten and stuff like that. Hell, it's like in the PS1 version of SMT If, it's at least, I think, pointed at that, like, SMT If is a separate, like, a what-if scenario from the first SMT where the, you know, like, Thor didn't actually nuke the world or anything like that and all the demons went away or something like that. So it's like, it's a split timeline off from that. And we're going on the split timeline because that's where I wanted to go. So if you're aware of where the split timeline goes, then you know where we're going in the series. But yeah, I guess I should give final thoughts while I'm here bashing the shit out of this guy's head. SMT If has been quite a lot of fun. I've had like a ton of fun with it. Even if the Domain of Greed was literally the worst thing in all of reality, and it literally took hours for me to get through. It doesn't change the fact that, like, this game is, like, relatively short compared to a game like SMT 1 and 2. Hell, I haven't even completed SMT 2. I'm planning on that soon. But, like, this game is much shorter, so that means, like, there's more time for it to, like, not overstay its welcome. And at some points it does overstay its welcome, like in the Domain of Sloth, but, like, the rest of the domains are a lot of fun to go through and stuff like that. And it's more of like a basic story, a much more, like, down-to-earth kind of story. So it's like, I think I enjoy it a bit more. But I think that's just because I've grown Stockholm Syndrome to this game. But yeah, I definitely, if I were to make like a rating of all my favorite SMT games right now, it would probably go SMT If, SMT 2, and then SMT 1. And that's only because If is like the most recent one I played, and I haven't gotten like horribly stuck in it like I did SMT 2. Because I got horribly stuck at the end of the game, and I'm currently trying to crawl my way out of that. But like, SMT 1 was fun, but it definitely was the first game in the series and lacks a lot of the really nice things that the later games use. SMT 2 is great, its story is great, its gameplay is great, it just has like such a big difficulty spike that it's like, man, it can be annoying. And then SMT If, I think because of its shorter length, and because of that shorter length, it's easier to level up and easier to get stronger. I think I just have more fun with it. At least the Reiko route, I would say. Man, Tamaki, you need to hit this guy with everything you got. You need to stop dilly-dallying and smash this guy in the face. In his multiple faces, because he's got two of them. But yeah, I definitely say check out SMT If. If you like grind games, if you like to sit here for hours and just smash buttons to defeat demons, I definitely recommend it. I would probably say do it on emulator, because you could actually use the speed up function and grind a lot easier. I did not do that, which meant, more and more hours of me having to work on this, like, insanely. But it's like, I still had, like, a ton of fun with it, so definitely recommend it. And if the, what version you would play, if the PS1 version ever gets an English translation, which theoretically, like, infinite time in the universe, there would probably be at least one person that wants to translate SMT If to its, like, PS1 version, because all you really need to do is go into the code of SMT, like, If for the SNES and just take all of the words from there and port it into the PS1 version. But I've heard that the code for SMT If, or for the SMT games on PS1 are, like, extremely, like, unorganized. So it's like, it would be extremely hard to actually do any of that, but it would be great if they actually could. If that ever gets an English translation, definitely recommend the PS1 version, because better graphics, better performance, because this game does have, like, a really low, frame rate. Like, it takes, like, quite some time for, like, moving around in dungeons if you're not using speed up and stuff like that. But, like, if you can't, I still say the SNES version is still great to play. It's fun. It's a little bit... Oh, we killed him! It was just out of nowhere. But yeah, I definitely recommend SMTF. And we beat the final boss. It's really boring. But I guess we get to hear his words before he dies, or whatever's going on here. I am the omniscient, omnipotent demon emperor, ruler of the expanse. I guess so, but no, you're just a giant floating baby. I cannot be defeated. It cannot be. I refuse to believe it. Like Naruto, oh god. I conquered the expanse, and the world would be mine. And I speak really slowly, because I guess he's just dying. I don't know. I am defeated. No, it's not fair. You cheated. No, I mean, the amount of hours I spent in the domain of sloth should prove that I did not cheat, and I, in fact, gained major brain damage. Cheater. I didn't lose. I won't lose. I mean, I think you're the cheater for throwing everybody into hell. I won't lose. I won't lose. I won't lose. I won't lose. Starts crying. He's just a small child. Wah, it's all their fault. They all pick on me. Wah, they pick on me. They pick on me. Wah. Wait, he's like a baby now? What the fuck happened? Hideo, don't cry. Come on, boys don't cry. Pull yourself together. Hey, that's sexist. That's sexist, Reiko. I'm right here. I'm right next to you, so don't cry. You're not going anywhere. Not one step. You won't abandon me? Never, so wipe those tears. Okay. I won't cry anymore. You're with me now, Reiko, so I don't need to cry. Oh, well, then he grew up. I was a fool. I never even realized you were so slow, yes. Sonic would be very pissed at you. You were here the whole time, Reiko. I can feel your love for me. Just to remind you, they're brother and sister, remember? And I'm not going to let you go. Me too. I'm not letting you go either. Why is this? It's always at the end of SMT games. The text is so slow, and I know it's supposed to be like, you know, dramatic and all that, but it's like when I'm reading it, it just sounds so weird. And I'm not gonna let you go through all that again. Man, this is taking forever. Reiko, I know it's like an emotional moment and I'm ruining it, but it's like, can you speed up the text a little bit? It would be better if I had the whole text and then I could read it emotionally. Hideo. Well, am I not done? Am I not done? Reiko's voice. The twisted spirit that turned Hideo into the Emperor is back to normal. Wait, the twisted spirit is back to normal? How to... Okay, whatever. So you can't remain in here. Okay, I wasn't trying to. Hurry. Leave. Okay, it's moving on its own. I can't control it. I guess Reiko's staying here. I guess the both of you did so much bad that you're just gonna sit in here inside of your mind forever. Hideo's normally a very straightforward, honest person. I mean, I guess so. He did try and kill everybody, though, so I don't think that forgives it, just because he was possessed by a demon. But there wasn't any love anywhere in his life. I guess because his mother and sister abandoned him. It's all your fault, Reiko. It's all your fault. It's actually probably more their mother's fault. It's whatever. But yeah, we beat SMT If. That's pretty momentous. That's the second SMT game I've beaten on the entire channel, because 2 I didn't beat yet. I'll beat it at some point. Hell, I think I might do that more sooner than you might know. I'm not expecting you or anyone else to forgive what he's done. I mean, I wouldn't. Probably because he's killed a lot of students and hurt a lot of them as well. But I vow that I will never let it happen again, I'm probably guessing, yeah. Okay, well, thanks, Reiko, but what does that mean? Are the both of you just gonna sit inside of this, like, void for the rest of your lives? Like, or for, I don't know how long. Just sitting here forever and just think about each other forever? That's kind of weird. Maybe that's why Tamaki's moving. She doesn't want to deal with this shit no more. Traversing the expanse with you was painful. Wow. Thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, it was painful too, especially Sloth. But at the same time, it was enjoyable. That was the path I had to take to rescue Idio. Yeah, and then you were brainwashed by somebody once. But yeah, just remember, all of this stuff that's happening inside of Hazuma's mind wouldn't happen if you were on the Yumi route or the Charlie route. So this is the true ending. Technically the true ending. So it's like, yeah, because we get to see the end of it. Or at least this ending. Tamaki, I can't express my gratitude enough. If you could express your gratitude in a speedier way, then maybe it might work out better. Without you, I would never have been able to rescue Idio and wouldn't be with him right now. You see how slow that is? It's like, I don't want to read all this, but I have to, really. Because it's going to close on screen once the last word is put down. So it's like I can't read it all in 1 second and just let the text scroll. I'm not that fast of a reader. I try, but I'm not that fast. So what's going to happen to you fucks? He's going to sit in here? That's what I'm wondering about. I will probably never see you again. But... just but. If things were normal, and if I had gotten to know you in a normal way, then maybe... So I'm gonna guess she's just gonna sit in here with him forever, so that they don't have to face the consequences of him killing everybody. That's great. We could have been good friends. I thought we were friends. I guess not. How could you betray me at that very last moment? What happens when you run out of magnetite during this cutscene? I know I have like infinite amount right now due to like grinding so much, but it's like I really wonder what would happen if you ran out of magnetite. So I guess they just stay in here forever. Go. Idio's twisted mind is starting to reverse. Hurry and escape. Okay, bye, Reiko. I mean, I think she's like one of the better like was it heroine, I guess, of the SMT series, even though you can be the heroine in this game, so it's like but she's definitely one of the better ones. I definitely like one thing that I really like about the SMT If is the Guardian system. I completely forgot to talk about it. It is stupid. It is really stupid, but I love it. The minions that fought with you cannot return to the real world. Please free them. Release them from their contracts. Will you free your minions? Well, goodbye, all of my weirdos that I did not get attached to. So, this is it? I pledge my allegiance to you, so while I may leave now, I vow that we will meet again. Farewell. So I may relieve myself from duty of protecting you? Then I shall be going. Goodbye. It's the spider that always helped us. This is kind of cool to see all your demons be released. That's what I was talking about at the beginning of the recording. I was like, I kind of want that. Well, this game has that, so I didn't even know. You fought with and entertained me. Farewell. So this is it? I pledge my allegiance to you, so while I may... Oh, you already said that. I think I've fallen in love with you. Okay, that's great. I don't want this one to fall in love with me. I will never forget our battles together. Farewell. You have fought with and entertained me. So this is it? You came in, like, at the very last moment. I don't want to leave you, but it looks like this is the end for now. Thanks for being so nice to me. Bye-bye. I think I've fallen in love with you. Let's get together again sometime. But yeah, the Guardian system, while annoying, I really like it. And now she lost all of her experience. Kept all the magnetite. Did I keep all my money? I got a couple of bucks back. Alright then. We're closing off the gym. Get out if you don't want to be locked inside. Okay. No getting in the gym ever again. Well, what? It's time to go to the doctor's office. I am horribly banged up. Come on, school's closing. Go on home. I don't know how to go home from here. I don't know the way out. Music room? How do I go home? How do I go home? The store, the janitor's office. I think this was the way out. Yeah, it was. Outside, you can see the town, same as usual. And so, Karu Kozaka High School stands where it originally stood, and peaceful yet dull days began to pass once more. And there we go. And that's the end of SMTF. It's definitely been a fun one. I loved it. It was a great little journey, but yeah, so that's the end of SMTF. So where are we going next on our SMT marathon? That probably will never end, really. Well, since we've now split on to the separate path of the SMT universe, the next game in the series, if you know anything about the second timeline of SMT, you know that the next game we're going to be going on to is Revelations Persona. Yes, I'm going to play the original PS1 version with the horrible translation and the weird censorship stuff. It's gonna be an interesting one. I'm excited for it because I've been wanting to start the Persona series for a very long time. We played a lot of the spin-offs here, but I'd love to actually be able to go on to it. So let's see, what is the final thing? Hideo Hazama and Reiko Akazawa disappeared. Life returned to normal. The school at first mourned the students who never came back, but before long, they were simply forgotten. Damn, that's sad. As if they'd never been. However, those who met Reiko, Akazawa, and Hideo Hazama, before they vanished, had their lives forever changed, and this world forever changed at that. They'd never seen their own eyes the existence of real demons. As they say. They knew for a certainty that a dangerous alternative reality existed. How could they resume their staid lives and be comfortable with that fact? If the boundary between the worlds ever broke, normality would be a thing of the past. Which is what happened in the regular SMT timeline. If. No, if. When. No, not if. When. And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Valric, Amber, and Phoenix, the Epsilon Sage, Spirit Rosewolf. Without you all, this channel would not stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time on The Backlog.